From the vineyards stretched along the ridges, and from the fig trees and olive groves scattered on the territory Carmignano, land of flavors, obtains its noblest ambassadors, the precious wine, a top-quality extra virgin olive oil, and delicious dried figs. To these we must add the confectionery art that has its roots in the Middle Ages and today still has a par excellence production, among which we must mention the famous amaretti that have a marked aroma, almond taste, amber color, and characteristic round and lumpy shape. The Etruscans introduced wine growing in the area, and the small Medicean town boasts the oldest Italian DOCG, controlled and warranted designations of origin. The decree with which the Grand Duke Cosimo III de' Medici established strict rules for grapes harvesting, limiting the production in the area, included within Parco Reale, the large game preserve of the Medicean family, dates back to 1716. The most famous and loved wines of the territory are Carmignano DOCG and Parco Reale DOC, or Controlled Designation of Origin, which originate from the same vine but represent two different wine aging phases. The fresh rosé Vin Ruspo DOC and Amber Vin Santo DOC are also well known. From the 12th century, the area is also an important center for the cultivation of the olive tree, a plant protected by specific laws. Today, the olives are still harvested by hand, respecting tradition, and the local olive growing production has reached such excellent results that the oil has obtained the IGP, or PGI, the Protected Geographical Indication, recognition with the additional Montalbano Geographical Citation. The production and consumption of dried figs in Carmignano, today slow food presidium, also have very ancient and rooted traditions, such to give the town the title Carmignano da Fichi. The processing of the product has remained more or less the same as the one described in De Rustica by Columella. The freshly harvested fruits are opened lengthwise with a sharp knife, placed on canniccioni, cane drying mats, and exposed to sulfur smoke that whitens the skin. After 4 or 5 days of drying in the sun, the figs are placed in a fresh and dry room and stay there for 35 to 40 days, during which a sugar coating called gruma forms on the surface. Once they are completely dried, the figs are opened and grumati, the removal of the sugar, then overlaid to form pice, the characteristic figure-8 shape. Aniseeds are placed between each pair of figs.